I founded India Film Project out of my dormitory, and from a small media startup which was aimed at getting creators to come together and build a community of people who wish to just create something in the art form. We have come up with our annual fest, which right now is one of the largest content festivals across the world. We are a community of close to 500,000 people who are creators across filmmakers, they are writers, they are poets, musicians, photographers, etc. And I basically run the company. I take care of the sales majorly. Apart from that, I also take care of the finance, HR, all the people conflicts, everything in the team. So earlier, because when we started, of course, we were lower on funds, not very much exposed to what kind of softwares are available outside. So we used to manage most of the things on Excel. I remember till my recent past, couple of years back, I used to make invoices on a Word file. I used to create proposals on a PPT and send them across. I used to manage all my accounts on a Excel sheet. And this, of course, in the initial years, this was much more easier way of doing things. But as we started growing from 1 employee to 10 employees and 10 to 20 employees, we realized that this is not an effective way of running a company. And this also led to ineffectiveness because every time we raised an invoice, we had to set reminders in Google Calendar to reach out to those people and then again remind them on a particular day for the payment. And this usually is an ineffective way because instead of putting my efforts towards the sales, I was putting more efforts towards smaller things which were taking a lot of my energy. So So initially, when we adopted the software, it was majorly about invoicing because that was one of the tools that we thought was going to be very useful. But later on, I realized because I take care of the sales at the company, I realized that it was helping us in more than one way. So invoicing, of course, being the first one of them, we started using it to map our leads. So the entire lead cycle that we, life cycle that we could start putting it across. Uh, to start creating much more decent professional proposals that we are creating now, raising estimates. Those basic things for me, instead of going to 5 different softwares, it's a single place which helps. So for me, because I work very closely with multiple brands around the area, so at any particular day, I work with close to 30, 35 different outbound B2B sales proposals. For me, on a daily basis, it's not possible to follow up with everyone. So what basically Riddle does for us is that it creates an entire automation for following up, and that is essentially a time saver, a lot of time saver and efficiency driver for us. So definitely because one, it's a single tab that I have to open. It solves a lot of my problem as a founder, especially. It gives me a very realistic view about what the company looks like. It helps me channelize my revenues. It tells me which is the month which was more ineffective, which also helps me map saying that what went wrong in that particular month that we could not have given that kind of revenue that we targeted. Uh, it uh, it also has helped us uh, in in handling more clients than we usually could. So using WhatsApp or say Google Drive or Gmail was not as effective as to what now we have been doing. So if earlier I used to say handle 20 clients a day, I can now handle 35 to 40 clients a day, which leads to higher revenue possibilities, which leads to more sponsorship and revenues flowing in the company, which leads to more hiring that we have recently done. So we grew ourselves almost in terms of uh, our team size. We have grown almost 100% in last 8 months. So that's been possible because there is much more efficiency in the system thanks to Gradle One.